Hey, what's going on YouTube? Paradox here and welcome back to my channel. So today, Sugar's gameplay. So I've already mentioned this a lot of time. I don't really like Sugar. I think she's a decent defender, but is she top 5 defender? I think the answer is no. Um, so let's go through her trait a bit. If let's say Sugar is attacked by an enemy, she can actually have 5% chance to inflict toy towards the opponent. Also, she's got a second life, okay? So recover 15% HP one time when enough damage is taken to kill her. Whenever she receives attack from opponent that reduces health by according to percentage, right? Like Onigashima Kit, Onigashima Law, reduce the cooldown time of skill 2 by 2%, and also she can recover HP by 4%. She's got 30% damage reduction when strength is above 50%. And not much interesting trait, I'd say, but the best would be when she knockbacks an enemy, boost defense by 30% for 20 seconds, also recover her HP by 15%. So other than that, when enemies are inflicted with toy, reduce the CD time of skill 1 by 30%. So like I said, decent trait. I think for Sugar, you can try damage reduction set off on her, okay? This character is purely defensive, okay? She's not an offensive defender, definitely. So you can use damage reduction set. However, I believe that for Sugar, right, since she doesn't have that much damage reduction, maybe you want to try and use Kaido and Yurosh medal set. The reason is because so that you can get back your skill 1 quickly, because skill 1 and skill 2, right, only skill 1 have knockback. Skill 2 is a counter skill. And when you knock back opponent, it says here, boost defense by 30% and also recover HP by 15%. Of course, the best build for Sugar would be defense and attack, okay? And in today's gameplay, the build that I use is attack and HP. Not the best because this is the only build that I have for Kaido and Yurosh medal. But I do believe that Sugar performs quite fine, quite well, even with this build and this stat. Okay, so only level 80, only boost 1, but I think she's a decent defender. So I'm gonna show you on her support percentage as well as support tax. So 156.7%. I'm utilizing defender, 7 warlords of the sea because I wanted opponent to stay as a toy a bit longer. Okay, so it gives extra 30% status effect infliction time. Also, Paramecia Captain is not that important. So Defender because I want her to be more tanky because my build is attack and HP. And that's it. So let's get into the gameplay, shall we? Alright, so first gameplay today is at Baratinat. We've got 3 Akainus in the opposing team, 187k total party power, and we are going against 194k, almost 195k total party power. And one of them, okay, because we can only see from there at the start, is level 100 boost to Akainu. Okay, so with Sugar, she is definitely not the best character to fight against Akainu. She don't have that much damage reduction. Even though she can heal a bit, if let's say she is inflicted by Incinerate, because Incinerate reduces your HP according to percentage as well, if I recall correctly. So she does heal a bit, however, the healing is not that sufficient. So right now, since my Sugar is only level 80 and it's not, she doesn't even use a damage reduction set, so the best choice for me is to play with an ally. So right now I'm trying to back up this Doffy. So use my counter, change the kit into a toy, and later ask help from Doffy. However, Doffy doesn't come and help me, so I was like, what? I mean, kit has already turned into a toy, so you can come and help me. I was like, what the fish, bro? So if only Doffy helped me earlier, I think we can get that flag, honestly speaking. So Doffy was that, and I am left here alone. So thanks to my Kaido and Yuroch medal set, I can easily gain back my skill 1. And as I have mentioned earlier, the reason why I needed skill 1 fast is because I need to use it so that I can get knocked back, and after that regain my health. So again, I changed Kit into a toy. So it is so fun to mess with Kit. So one tips that I can share with you if you are fighting against Onigashima Kit, right, is to wait until he uses his skill 2, okay? So after he used his skill 2, then only you use your counter skill, because it's really easy to get to turn Kid into a toy once that happened. So thankfully the Doffy come back and help me. I don't know, I think it's the same Doffy earlier. Maybe he respawned back as Doffy. And with that, we are trying to capture B flag. However, it's Akainu here. So again, as usual, I'm trying to help this Doffy. I'm pretty sure the Doffy has removed the Akainu's auto dodge. So I tried to use my counter. However, well, it hits a bit late because Doffy keeps on attacking the Akainu. So right now, it's just us spamming normal attacks. And thankfully, the Akainu is that, killed by the Doffy. So right now, roughly pretty much 25 seconds left. I'm gonna stay here and try to defend the flag. So far so good. I was looking at the map. Our team is able to guard the mid flag well as well, and use my skill straight away. And 10 seconds left. I am pretty sure there's nothing that the opponent can do. So try to use my counter and boom, turn the Blackbeard into a toy once again before the match ended. So GG. So 5.9k score. I mean, for a level 80 character, you know what I'm saying? That is truly insane. And the reason why I can, stay alive throughout the match is because I'm fighting alongside an ally. And no doubt that Doffy kind of, helped shield me a lot. So not bad. Okay, next match we've got a lot of Onigashima kit, one Akainu, so 185k total party power, right? We are going against 188k total party power, so that is like 3k more. And seeing how I am the only defender, of course we are going to defend A flag. So looking at the team, right, opponent should have a better advantage. I mean, they've got like 3 red kits in overall. They've got like 1 person who uses Akainu. So they've got Red Law as well. So all the metas currently, all the red metas. And seeing how the mid flag haven't been captured, I decided to help them. I decided to help my ally up here. However, I'm pretty sure I cannot tank enough. I couldn't able to fight these two by myself. But I'm just trying to brave myself, see what I can do. Hopefully somebody came to my aid, and thankfully this Marco Ace is here to help me. So in front of us, there's an Akainu. So he dodges. I use my skill 1. I'm able to hit him. However, he runs, he jumps down to avoid fighting with both of us. So wise decision, Akainu. You can never defeat us. Alright, so I really hope that Ace Marco can stay there and help me. However, there is this red Luffy here. So I saw that dodge, use my counter, time it well, and I'm able to turn him into a toy when that counter succeeds. So I'm about to actually help the Roger to capture the flag, but seeing how right now opponent have got team boost, so decided to better stay here and defend the flag. Unfortunately, I was hit by Akainu's skill 2, and with that health, even though I perfect dodge that hit, I know I cannot stay alive much longer. Alright, so seeing how we have more than 1 minute, I decided to wait for Sugar again, even though I know it's a really risky decision, especially seeing how well the opponent team is able to capture the mid flag. So guys, that is definitely not a good decision. The only reason why I do that is because I have to do this gameplay. But yep, forgive me for that, my allies. So I waited for him to use his skill 2 because I know when he dodged, right, pretty sure he's going to use skill 2. So I tried removing his auto dodge before casting any of my skills, but I am quite desperate. So I know my skill 1 will not be of use, but at least if I use it earlier and keep on fighting Akainu, I know I can gain it back. So perfect dodge his skill 1. Okay, so right now I'm trying to maintain my distance, trying to guard the flag from far, trying to be annoying to Akainu, and with my very little health, I know I cannot do much. So I just use my skill 1. I hope I remove some of the auto dodge. Maybe I did. So I dodged a bit too early here, and right now I cannot run away. So Thank God I've got that second health. It really helps a lot. So with 2 seconds left, use my counter, successfully activate it, and boom, defend the last flag at the very last second. So definitely not the MVP, I don't mind. But nonetheless, I did my job. I do my job and protect the flag. So only 2 flags captured, no kills of course. Okay, like I said, Sugar is purely defensive. So GG team, GG. Another thing about Sugar, the reason why I don't really prefer her is because she is purely defensive. Okay, having said that, in order for me to do a level 80 gameplay of a purely defensive defender, number one, level 80, she doesn't have that much attack. So in that sense, it's really hard for her to kill opponent unless if you are fighting alongside an ally. Number two, since Sugar is level 80, she is supposed to be defensive defender, right? But the thing is, at level 80, she's not tanky at all. So if she is having a 1v1 fight against Akainu or even Luffy Taro or even Red Kid, right? There is no way she can withstand the match for too long. Sooner or later, after she has used up her skill, after she has used up her counter, she is pretty much dead. Okay, really vulnerable. So that is why I don't like defensive character. I mean, the real word is not offensive, but I don't have any other word for it. I mean, imagine Doffy. Doffy as an he's an attacker, so definitely really offensive, right? But the good thing about him is that he's got a shield. Okay, he's got something to defend himself. So that's why even though at level 80 he can kill opponent because he's got damage increase, trait. Okay, especially when his health is below 50%. And with that shield blocking people from attacking him, that is why Doffy can really excel in league battle even though he's not at level 100. But for character like Sugar, which is purely defensive, not easy to play at level 80. So okay, right now I thought we are about to win the match. I tried to go to the opponent's base flag trying to defend it. So right now again trying to capture it. I don't know what happened there earlier, maybe there's a lag or something. So nonetheless, the opponent is able to bounce back. So right now I'm fighting against two opponents, Akainu and Dressrosa Zoro. So I'm able to change Akainu into a toy. However, it's really hard for me to fight against Zoro, especially I am not in my own treasure and my health is below 50%, in which Sugar doesn't have any damage reduction. So yeah, because below a certain percentage, if I recall correctly, it is 50%, Sugar will not have that extra damage reduction when opponent is attacking her. So respawn back as Sugar, seeing how maybe I think the team need a defender to defend the flag, because we have more flags, right? So I'm trying to defend C flag against these 3 opponents here. Use my counter and successfully turn Akainu into a toy. So behind me there's Roger. He tried to attack me with Kamusari, but he changes into a toy too, bro. That is so funny. So desperate attempt to try and guard the flag here. Luckily we've got Timus at the right time. Use my skill 1. Boom. Thank God I'm able to kill Roger and hurt Akainu as well. So with luck I am able to kill Akainu. So it's really lucky, man, fighting against both Roger and Akainu and win against them. That is thanks to Team Boost. But nonetheless, thank you so much, guys. That's it for today's gameplay. Hope you guys enjoy it. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Don't forget to subscribe. Take care. Ciao.